Welcome, explorers. Have you ever wondered what secrets are hidden deep beneath the blue waves of our ocean? Today, we are taking a journey into the deep ocean, a mysterious world where sunlight never reaches. Scientists divide the ocean into different layers based on light. Let's dive in and explore them one by one. At the very top, from 0 to 200 meters, is the sunlight zone. This is where most ocean life and colorful corals live. Plankton and tiny plants use the sunlight here to make food, feeding almost all creatures in the sea. Humans usually explore only this top layer, but the real mystery begins when we go deeper. Passing 200 meters, we enter the Twilight Zone. The light here becomes very dim, like a permanent evening. Animals living here have huge eyes to catch every tiny bit of remaining light. It's a shadowy world. Some creatures here create their own light through a cool trick called bioluminescence. Keep your eyes open, because giant squids also hunt in these shadowy depths, far away from human eyes. Fast-moving hunters like swordfish also visit this zone to find their meals in the dim light. Look at these hatchetfish. Their glowing bellies help them hide from predators looking up from below. Now hold your breath. We are crossing 1,000 meters down into the midnight zone. Total darkness begins here. No sunlight has ever reached this place. The water here is freezing cold and pitch black. Meet the famous anglerfish. It uses a glowing light on its head like a fishing rod to trick hungry prey. And here's the viperfish, sporting giant, sharp teeth that don't even fit inside its mouth. This is the pelican eel. It has a giant throat pouch allowing it to swallow animals bigger than itself. Even in this complete darkness, life finds a way to survive, adapting in the most bizarre ways. We are going even lower, deeper than 3,000 meters. The water pressure here is starting to get extreme. Ghost sharks and other ancient creatures roam these lonely waters, looking like monsters straight out of a sci-fi movie. The creatures here don't have eyes because they don't need them. They rely entirely on touch and vibration, like this giant sea spider crawling silently across the muddy floor in total darkness, and the tripod fish standing completely still on its long bone-like fins, waiting for food to float by. Get ready, because now we are entering the Abyssal Zone, also known as the Abyss. At 4,000 to 6,000 meters down, the pressure is so heavy that it could crush a car like a tin can instantly. Almost all animals living in the Abyssal Zone are completely colorless and blind, surviving on tiny bits of falling food. This falling organic matter is called marine snow. It is leftover bits of food and skin drifting down from above. Tiny scavengers feast on this marine snow, forming the base of the food chain down in the abyss. The black dragonfish lives here too, absorbing almost all light, so it stays completely invisible to enemies. Even down here, gorgeous bioluminescent creatures light up the dark like living fireworks. The temperature here is just above freezing, hovering right near 0 degrees Celsius. Rat-tail fish cruise slowly just above the muddy floor, searching for any sign of life. Look at this phantom jellyfish. Its long arms trail for tens of meters behind it in the dark water. We are plunging deeper and deeper, closer to the absolute bottom of our planet. Light, sound, and warmth do not exist here. It is one of the most silent places on Earth. Only specialized robotic probes can withstand the crushing pressure of the deep abyss. Now, we cross 6,000 meters down. Welcome to the Hadal Zone, named after Hades, the underworld. This zone consists of deep oceanic trenches like the famous Mariana Trench. Look at these. Hydrothermal vents, also called black smokers, shoot out super hot, mineral-rich water. Incredible white tube worms, over 2 meters long, live right next to these boiling vents without any sunlight. Vent shrimp and microscopic bacteria use chemicals from the vents to make energy instead of sunlight. At the very bottom of the trenches, scientists have found cute little snailfish living happily under massive pressure. We have reached the deepest place on Earth, the Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench, nearly 11,000 meters down. The pressure here is equal to having an elephant standing on your thumb, yet life still exists. Even tiny single-celled creatures called xenophyophores manage to build homes down here. Looking up from the bottom, you realize how massive and deep our planet's oceans truly are. Fun fact, we actually have better maps of the surface of Mars and the Moon than we do of our own ocean floor. Over 80% of the deep ocean remains completely unmapped, unexplored, and unseen by humans. Who knows what other strange creatures and lost secrets are waiting for us in the dark? From massive blue whales to microscopic bacteria, the ocean connects all life on our planet. However, even the deepest parts of the ocean are now feeling the impact of human pollution. Protecting our oceans is more important now than ever before to keep our planet healthy. As our journey comes to an end, we begin our slow ascent back up to the sunlight, passing through the midnight and twilight zones, watching the lights slowly return, and finally breaking back into the bright, warm sunlight zone near the top, back to where the world is bright, colorful, and full of familiar life. The deep ocean reminds us just how much wonder is left to discover on Earth. If you enjoyed this amazing deep-sea journey, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss another mystery with us. Thank you for exploring with us today. Stay curious, and see you in the next video.